This is Chandru from Salem chapter, Tamilnadu. This video is all about my fight back against hemophilia. Hope it's an inspiring and motivational story. Please have a closer look on my legs. You will notice the range, flexibility and the strength of my legs will increase while we progress in this video. This video was shot on the year 2011. After seeing a good progress in my legs health, I tried to picturize everything, but actually I missed to capture from the very beginning. When I tried to solve this deformity, I had very less flexibility, even lower than this. Now let me tell you how this deformity happened to me. On the year 2000, I was playing in the ground. I tried to jump and I fell down. I got a severe knee and psoas bleed, which means a internal bleed on the hip area. Swelling on my knee grew up to half of my thigh size. It was massive spontaneous bleed. I couldn't sleep for first 20 days because of the tremendous pain I'm facing. I was simply sitting and I couldn't even lie down, so my body got deformed and stuck like I am in a sitting position. Then I depend on my hands for moving on the bed and to come down from the bed to go restroom and to take bath. So my left shoulder and right elbow got bleeds. So I was totally not able to move. Because of the posture I'm sitting on those times, my chest bone shape got changed. It's the beginning of my teenage. After 8 months of struggling with this hell of pain, we started to take the treatment. We gone to Pondicherry and met Dr. Nalini, given some factors. Then they gave me a detachable bandage, something it's like to straighten my body from my hip area to my lower end of my toe. I have to use it for some hours every day. Can you notice that my range and flexibility increased in this second video? See, I am going down further than the first video and I am holding 10 kg of weights with my hands. I started this workout with the help of a physiotherapist. Now the flexibility range on my legs has significantly increased by 20-25%. On the year 2009, I started my web developer business without an investment and I got some good earnings from it. I spent it on my diet and my health. Let's get back to the video. I am not able to do this workout properly, so I am giving support with my hands. It's a kind of cheating, but it's okay. That's not a proper leg, so I'm trying to do something. I was telling you that I invested money on my diet, so significantly my bleeding episodes reduced, and the past 1 year I didn't bleed, so I started doing workouts in this 2011 video. Then I took rest for some time. Then again my business started facing some problems, so I stopped spending on my health and diet. So again the bleeding started to come. 2014 I got some big psoas bleed where I don't have factor to infuse for 20 days. I suffered the pain. That's a knockout punch by hemophilia. Then my overall health gone down for next few years. This is the stats of my walking and steps counter. You can see my monthly average. Pause and check. Year 2016 October onwards, I started my diet and workouts again. First I gave workouts to my upper body because majority of the important organs are in our upper body only now. So year 2013, 14, 15 and Most of year 2016 I couldn't work out my legs because I was bleeding very frequently, and my leg health gone down very bad. Like I can't even stand for 5 minutes. I just hold something for standing, and even I cannot sit because something like a crack particle stuck in my locks my knee and won't let me to flex. Many days it's given me sleepless nights. It's a big headache for me. After 2 months working out my upper body, then I started working out my legs with the elliptical cycle. Um, I was very scared to get onto that machine. I need someone's help to get onto that machine, and uh, I want the trainer to be there because I want to be diverted from that workout because it was so scary for me to do that. Weekly 3 or 4 days I do elliptical cycle every other day, and I give rest. After 1 year I started climbing these steps because then only I got strength to climb the steps normally. Elliptical cycle played an important role increasing my leg health because it don't work with the gravity much, and it's a overall body workout, and elliptical cycle is safer than any other leg workout. Mostly I don't climb steps using my both legs. I just use one leg only. Because of the diet and elliptical cycle I am able to climb up like this continuously. After that I started to practice leg press. um, See, still I don't have that strength to perform this exercise. There is no weight included in it, but it's 30 to 40 kg even without weight. Simply the default weight of the machine itself 30 kg around. Okay, I'm giving a hand support, and you will notice my legs shiver in a few seconds. Okay, in 2017, after a lot of nutrition and workout, still it's shivering. Whatever, I didn't give up doing elliptical cycle. I kept on running, and my speed and duration increased. You can see that my half of my sleeveless became wet. It needs lot of stamina and endurance. It's a kind of somewhat above normal range. Keep an eye on my flexibility and how I perform this workout. Actually, if you compare this with my 2011 workout, I am performing this better than 2011. Okay, especially there is no hand support. With proper nutrition and diet, I continued my workout. I didn't get beats much. Rarely it happened, so I got the courage to continue this workout. See, I don't use much weight. The machine itself 30-40 kg by default. At the moment I felt something is working out because I did this workout properly. Then I didn't bleed, so I continued this workout. See, now watch my legs closely. It will start to shiver again like we saw in the year 2011. See, now it's shivering. It's a big headache for me because I'm worried something bad could happen. And see, I'm using my hands to put my legs on the machine and take it down from the machine. And I'm worried if I got a bleed, then I couldn't work out for the next 1 month. It's a big pullback. After a few months of rest, I slowly started adding weights to my workout, and my leg strength increased significantly. I felt that something is working out great for me, so I month on month increased my weight. I felt great because after 7 years I am performing this workout better than ever. In 2011 my age is lesser enough, so when we age every year we will lose our strength by few percentage. On that day I did this workout about 100 reps. After this heavy workout few days later I decided that this is the safest workout for me because there is less influence of gravity, so nothing happens. But there is another workout which gives me bleed immediately. I will explain you that later. Given some support with my hand, but it's okay. End of the workout, it's really good to give some support. Mostly those who go to gym knows that their trainer gives support to them. Last few reps is very important. That's the one most gives you the strength and growth. So it's very important, not a bad thing. Shivering on my legs is also reduced on that workout. Now check this workout that I am not using any weights for this workout and I am using my healthy leg, which itself shivering a lot. See, there is a zero weight in that workout. This is the workout which mostly gives me lead, though I have given my 60-70% weight holding something. I transfer my body weight to that machine, but still on that day I got bleeding because doing this, because this workout involves some small muscles and supporting muscles, so that's why. But it's a very important workout. It's better than leg press, but leg press is safer for me, but it's a very good exercise to build everything in your lower body. It's a must to exercise. It's named king of the exercise. Let me see in the future, in 1 or 2 years, I hope I will perform this exercise better and safer without bleeds. But for now, let's keep on trying that leg press. It's mostly enough. It works only specifically the thigh muscles, thigh area muscles and glutes. Okay, here we come to the important part of our video. Now 2019, I started my diet and workouts and kept on running elliptical cycle. Now let's see my legs range and flexibility now and how properly I am performing this workout. Even normal people struggle to do like this. Some people who are regular gym goers can do this properly with more weights also, but those who are new and with the healthy legs, they can't do this exercise properly like this. See, there is no shivering and I am doing it perfectly. Finally, I have achieved that. I tasted a success in my workouts. I will continue this workout and diet in the future, and I want to build that leg muscle more. This year in 2019 I am going to eat a lot and work out only my lower body because my upper body is well built. Okay, now let's see my horror story. This is one hell of a problem that I am struggling a lot with it. I'm not able to sleep. This is called restless leg syndrome. It happened during my leg bleed on the year 2000. But past 5 years it became very regular and not letting me to sleep. It comes only before first few seconds before I sleep. Okay, so it won't let me sleep. It will continue for a few hours or maybe whole day. It depends. Okay, and I'm taking some medication for that. If I forgot, then I couldn't sleep. But sleeping is very important for our overall health and muscle growth. That pain comes only few seconds. It's hard to capture this workout while we are it. Okay, it only comes when we goes into the sleep first few seconds. On that day I worked out a lot and gone for a long walking, so it came at the evening itself. It was going on for more than an hour on that day. The medicine I take for this problem takes 1 hour to kick in, so it won't suddenly stop. If I forgot to take that medicine, it's going to be a tough night for me. I feel extremely sleepy on one side because of the workouts, and other side this problem won't let me sleep. And I have severe arthritis. When I'm on diet, I don't feel much pain from arthritis, but when I'm off diet within 1 or 2 months, I get pain from arthritis. So on the time, if I walk on the evening or stand up for 5 to 10 minutes, then I get this restless leg syndrome. Only for a few days, if I am not walking and taking bed rest, then only this restless leg syndrome won't come. Though because of my diet, hemophilia is very much in control, but gum bleed and some other bleeds and this restless leg syndrome keeps on pulling me down, won't let me grow much. It's a big obstacles for me. 2017, I had a big gum bleed. It lasted for 60 to 70 days. Even though I took factor, it stops for a few days only. Then it comes back again. Then I was facing some big financial problems on that time from 2016. I borrowed money for interest. Then only I was spending for my health. Then I was in huge stress mentally and physically. Then I asked my uncle for financial support. He gave me financial support, and I started my workouts again and diet again. So that's why I'm able to do these workouts well in 2018 and 2019. Actually, I'm not doing business right now. My uncle told me that he will support me in 2020 to start my business again. Once I started, then I have some big plans to do. I want to compete in my state level and my national level bodybuilding competitions. Definitely, I can achieve something for Hemophilia community, and I want to concentrate more on my legs. I want to build more muscle and strength because my upper body is well built. Now, because of Corona lockdown, I'm stuck inside my home. I am not able to work out for the past 2 months. Though I have resistant band, I am not getting any interest to work out with it. But I got a knee bleed and left elbow bleed because I'm using my hands to move. So I got both bleeds at the same time while making this video. Um, After the lockdown, I have tons of works to do. We are near the end of this video. Sorry, I have inserted some more videos, so the hairs are going back, so don't mind. I want to speak a lot more. I have tons of technical details, but there is not enough time to share all those things in one video. I will give my best to improve quality of life for every hemophilic. Try to follow my guidance if you felt it's comfortable for you. Simply don't join a gym and don't try to hit weights, it will put you in big trouble. It's a big disclaimer from me. You have to go step by step. I repeat, I missed lots of things to share with you. Please subscribe to this channel. I will share lots of tips, tricks and secrets to improve and increase your quality of life. Lots more inspiring and motivation videos coming up. Please ask your questions in my comment section. Thanks for watching. Take care.